time you see me, I look like Bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through San Francisco. It's the Eagles.
Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
These are the type of games, Mike, where you can become a legend, not only for your franchise, but to the entire city. His play throughout the year has helped them get to the point where the NFC Championship is taking place in their stadium. If he's able to continue to play at that high level over these next 4 quarters, his team's going to have a real shot to end the weekend as NFC champions. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest games.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
This place is rocking right now, Mike. I mean, neither one of us can even hear each other speak. This crowd is certainly doing their part. They're trying to create as hostile of an environment as humanly possible to give their team the upper hand. And he's going to have to overcome this atmosphere if he's going to lead his team to the Super Bowl. This isn't going to be an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, but as long as he goes out there and he plays smart and aggressive, they're going to have a shot to fly back home as NFC champs.
Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Dotson, the man in motion. To the air again. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down. 3rd and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
49ers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process. It's a first down and a gain of 13. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd down and 9. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Take it in, back at his own 12. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll send their tight end left. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Whoa! Down the sideline, past the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Niners offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7.
Let's go. Set, go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That'll be batted down. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
On 2nd down, Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles. Hey!
A tight end in motion now. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They face second down and 7. Now Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll get this out wide. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 9. Dotson, the man in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That one downfield for Cooks. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. Purdy now on second down. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Brings up third down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Rocco switch, Rocco switch.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Man in motion is Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the New York Jets squaring off against the Houston Texans. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles able to add on. 27-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Niners offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. First and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Great, set. Silver, set. Delta.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Again, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will extend their...
Let's go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now he'll run it.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Let's go now.
3rd down. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 1 quarter remains in the end. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, he pumps up the football. And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Hurts. That one pulled in by Brown. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. And in motion is Brown. Once again, it's Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now the rookie out of Clemson, Will Shipley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl.